here. Both players sitting down. Fox versus Shulk. Yellow versus Ranger. It's going to be a fun one, folks. I mean, I feel like this matchup can be really explosive, and not just in the literal sense, but also in the metaphorical, because I do believe there's going to be a lot of adaptation on par of both these players right now to be able to deal with this. Fox, in my opinion, is the quintessential Smash Brothers. He's the quintessential platform fighter character. He has everything you need at just a basic fundamental level. And I feel like against Shulk, that's no different. Besides Shulk being the, super duper crazy jank lord that the character is, obviously the character can switch between Monado arts and in between hit stun, like shield art to be able to break out of combos and whatnot. But Fox even has counterplay and adaptation to that. So it's going to be on the Shulk player, and it's going to be a test of their fundamentals to see how they're going to be able to play against this.
Gonna make it back to
What
stage.
an angle.
Yeah, no, gonna make it back to stage safely as Fox. I was kind of skeptical about him making it back, but then I reminded myself he does have the wall jump. He has the wall into the wall jump into this. It's a good directional up B.
This is you to Yellow. It's like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't believe in you. All right, that's one. Gonna switch to a speed Monado, make his way out of disadvantage. Easy peasy. Fox doesn't care about that, though, man. You're jumping in front of a shield. It doesn't matter if you're the fastest character in the game at that given moment. Just whip that up smash out of shield, and you are good to go. Yep. This is what I mean, man. Like, I feel like the Monado arts only matter if the Shulk player is skilled. I feel like Shulk can't cheese his way through a matchup like Fox, like as he can against some other types of characters. You feel me?
He can't cheese it, but he can also just make the stocks deplete so quickly, especially with that Smash Monado, like you mentioned earlier before the set even came about. But, it's going to come down to, just a strong neutral game. That shield Monado is going to be either a blessing and or a curse for Ranger, no in-betweens, but it will get him out of a lot of sticky situations.
Absolutely, my friend, absolutely. Speaking of sticky situations, we have Yellow on the platform, stuck on it pretty much. Trying to work his way around the Shulk right now. The lead is slowly but surely slipping into Ranger's favor. Beautiful F-tilt. I love the position that he's spacing himself underneath the ledge right now. That's another really good thing about playing a character with a sword as big as Shulk. You know what it is when, you can position yourself under the Pokemon Stadium 2 platform, and if you have really good reaction time, or if you just get a really good read, you can just wait to see what your opponent is going to do and hit them from right below the ledge. What are they going to do? They're going to jump? The platform's right there to secure their way down.
And even with the jump Monado art, going to be able to escape death right now in the meantime, but the pressure being applied by Yellow, this is exactly what I mentioned before. Like, if you're playing as Fox, the only way to really be able to get in a Shulk's head is really just don't allow them to get the Monado arts they want, and just keep them at the corner most of the time. Like, we've been seeing Yellow doing a really good job, like just evading getting touched. All right.
This is what I'm talking about. You saw the shield Monado come out, and no up smashes came out from the Fox. Instead, we just saw a lot of grab resets and up tilts. But the characters even got counterplay to that, you know what I mean? It's just like, this matchup was a lot more fundamentals-based than I feel like people realize. I feel like people instantly see Shulk and they're just like, jank, cheese lord, like the character can just do so many things out of Monado arts. This character is not easy to play as that back air is going to take the stock. Do not sleep on Ranger. All right?
Yeah. That's literally the name of the game. You're seeing Ranger continuously trying to utilize the spacing tool of the Nair in his favor, and it's an optimal option. Like, it works. It works in that reason because Fox has to get in your face.
Yeah, no, a good Fox player is going to catch you drifting in regardless.
However, however, once the Fox gets past that Nair, you're going to probably get up smash like we saw there earlier. And now we're down to a final stock game, and Yellow has regained the lead in terms of percentages.
Popping up a few lasers, just get some good damage in. Nothing Shulk can do about that from a distance. All right, Yellow's the one who commits 3 nairs in a row. The third one's not going to work out for him as neutrals reset once again. Speed Monado's out, and I like what Yellow is doing right here. I'm not fighting you down there. I'm not dealing with that. Like, I'm just going to go right back to the platforms, do a couple jumps right here. This is the good thing about fighting Shulk. If you're good enough at the game, you just know the matchup. You got to remember, there's a downside to every Monado art. Like, if Smash Monado is out, that means he takes more knockback as well. If Buster Art is out, that means Shulk also takes more knockback as well. And then when Speed is out, character doesn't exactly jump that high. So you see Yellow just going right to the platforms, making sure that Speed Monado becomes completely negated because he knows he can't beat him in the CQC on the ground when that's out. Now you just got to be careful jumping around this character when Smash Monado is out.
Oh, back throw, trying to get some DI check right there. Missing the forward tilt with that option right there. Just
they traded grabs too. Shield Monado's out. Now you just got to get as much damage as you can on him. He's saving a little bit of it too. Did you see that? He put it away.
I love the patience right here from Yellow. Like, he knows when to go aggressive, and he knows when to just play it slowly and wait for the opportunity to strike. That could have been bad right there, but Ranger barely missing the punish, and once again, it even cost him. No, it doesn't. Good. Even without the shield Minato, he was able to survive that.
Yeah, both these players are playing very non-committal as the up air. Shield Minato going to stuff it out right there, as well as into the speed one as well. Wonderful DI. This is a Shulk player, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best ones on the map to do it right now. We're not going to see a committal air slash right here. Just going to wait to grab the forward B. Fox illusion. We never saw commitments from Ranger in that spot. We never saw him switch to Smash Minato and go for air slashes right there because he knows that's Fox. He knows how light of a character he is, and he knows that he can just shield grab him out of Fox illusion, which he knew that if he was able to just wear down Yellow enough, he would eventually get him impatient enough to do the classic Smash 4 option and just drop below ledge, Fox illusion back up, and then just shield grab him for it. Classic Smash Ultimate option right there, I should say, not Smash 4. You know, Smash 4 it actually worked because that was when Fox Illusion went through your shield. Does not anymore.
Thank God it doesn't.
Yep, and thank God for Ranger that it doesn't as well because all he needs is a forward throw with Smash Minato right there to do it. That's another good thing in this matchup with how light Fox is. He doesn't have to commit to stuff like air slashes with Smash Minato by the ledge like, you know, he has to do against a lot of other characters to be able to get the kill. With Smash Minato, the throw kills. That's important. Well, it's a jab lock though.
But the quick awareness from Ranger opting to switch to shield Minato so quickly just to avoid getting punished even more. Already taking on a quick 60. Edge guarding a character like Shulk must be very weak. Did he bait with a taunt?
Maybe.
That's hype.
Yeah, I only wish you could ledge cancel them in this game like you could back in like 64. Maybe one day. Ooh, that's a whiff. That's a big punish. He's got speed Minato out, but the jump height is not enough, so Yellow goes high. Yellow's at least playing the matchup. You know, they're both playing very non-committally, but Yellow, you know, sort of has to a little bit more. Not only because of how light Fox is, but because he has to play around whatever Minato comes around. And this character can just whip those out at will unless they're recharging. So I feel like it's on the Fox to be a little bit more disciplined as far as the matchup goes. And it's going to be, as far as discipline goes for Ranger, as the forward tilt takes the stock, it's on him to just not mess up the neutral and just like not mess up like, you know, when to use what Minato and where. Right. But as far as the matchup goes, I feel like the discipline check has to be more on the Fox. If he just swings, you know that's exactly what Shulk wants, man. He can't be doing stuff like that.
No, yeah, for sure. And it seems like now Yellow is the only one swinging for the fences, finally going to get that back air and take minimal damage of extra credit to go along with it to bring this to a pretty close game 2 so far, but great patience as well. That shield art definitely has been a saving grace for Ranger in so many scenarios so far in this set.
Yo, I love the wait right there for him to drift in front of him. It's like, yeah, you thought you got away from my up tilt. No, it's still going to hit from there.
Ooh, 3 nairs in a row. I love it coming out from Ranger. This is that high-level top player play that we love to see at this point in time.
Ooh, I don't know if that was the best time to whip out shield Minato. The up air wasn't going to be able to kill right there. It would have launched you further, but it wasn't going to be able to kill. And as a result, you're at that lower perfect percent with shield Minato where Fox can just kind of keep up airing you there instead. You got a lot more damage on Ranger than he needed to get right there.
Oh my god.
Yo, the angle!
That was
sick. This guy passed geometry. He's got angles.
Wow. Great.
Looks like they got good geometry classes over in Kansas, don't they?
They probably do.
Yeah.
Mike just had some.
I thought this was Spanish class. Oh, don't die, Ranger, please. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Anyways.
All right, come on. You can't sit me next to this guy. Come on.
Hey, what I miss?
Oh wow, that's a lot of neutral airs. That's another thing about, you know, this stage. That platform is pretty much a no-fly zone when it comes to neutral airs. That shield is huge. I mean, not shield. That sword is huge, I should say. And neutral air just goes flying. The frame data is a lot better than it used to be. Up air, not going to kill, but he's going to take a little blast zone damage for it.
And
you saw that.
This is a Fox at kill percent with the Smash Minato out. Not on deck anymore, but however, like we still seeing the pressure being applied from Ranger, and that could have been the stock, but just barely. I mean, Ranger's DI this whole set has been insane. Man. He's been surviving a lot of crazy shenanigans that Fox has been doing.
Honestly, yeah. Borderline cheese. You got to watch it. Commits with the air slash. Gets the second hit after committing with the first one and whiffing. Oh, this is either opponent's game to lose right now. The up smash not able to space against the F tilt. Oh, boy. Jumpinato he's stuck in, though. That's not good.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah. That's not a good position to be stuck in Jumpinato in, because the negation of that is that his Shulk's speed and his air drift does not become very good once Jumpinato was out. Jumpinato helps with the vertical height. That's it. With the Y-axis. Not so much with the X. You know what I mean? Fox knows that. And, dude, you're getting up on the ledge against Fox. You know he's looking for that back air. It doesn't matter if your jump height is that good. Fox is quick. He's got quick attacks. He'll be able to beat you to the punch there, my friend. Any day of the week.
Damn, that was
the number 3rd seed of this tournament, my friend. Oof.
That was crazy, man, coming out from, I mean, both these players are playing out of their minds right now. Like, it's literally coming down to the wire every single game, but, like, you just had to be on your toes. Like, you're literally stuck just waiting to see what's going to happen, who's going to take it over the other. And hopefully this time around, Ranger will just shake off, you know, those nerves that he felt in that game 2 and can bounce back in this game 3.
Yeah, he's got to play Taylor Swift in those butts, you know, just shake it off.
That was good. That was good. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shouts to my girl, T Swift.
All right, we got to talk about that.
No, we don't.
All right. Anyways, back to game 3. The pressure being applied.
I love that. I love that jab. That was so sick. The jab after the second neutral air to just see if he was going to cover the tech roll in. But then the tech roll in didn't happen, but because it's a jab and it's so low lag, he's able to keep chasing. Man, this is Fox McCloud in 2023, Gabe.
And it's looking really poised right there. I love the spacing right there. Not opting for the ledge immediately, but enough to space his air slash so he can hit.
And that was Fox McCloud in 2001.
Yeah. First time I see a shine spike in so long, and it pays off right there for Yellow.
When it works, it works.
And we've been seeing him run off shine a lot, you know, during the set so far. But the one time it matters, it finally does pay off. That's going to be a back throw, but Fox at 83 should not be dying anytime soon.
Yeah, not able to get the down air through the stage as well on top of that. Though try as he might. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh, my Geary comes to save the day. We're fine. Everything's okay. No reason to call anybody. Everything's good. No reason to call the fire department or the police. Everything's good. Only people we're calling right now is Star Fox. It is definitely looking, I was going to say, like, real Yellow's game to lose. That stock taken on the part of Ranger, though, only an 80% deficit. With the character with Buster Art. With the character with Buster Art, I mean, that is not that big of a deficit. Speaking of, I knew he was going to whip it out immediately because the percent is low, and he whips it out way too early. You saw Ranger get up, and you saw him move in his chair after that happened. He's focused right now.
Yeah,
he knew that that is not what he wanted after whipping out Buster Art. He needed damage right there, and he didn't get it.
It is do or die right now for Ranger, who sits at a huge deficit right now with only 38 damage dealt on Yellow, who has been playing so phenomenally this game 3. Like, every single conversion, whether it's a combo, whether it's a string, they have been working for Yellow, and he is continuing on this rampage, as you see before your very eyes. Good punish.
Yeah, this is rough. Those jump call-outs get called out by the ledge pretty hard when the Jumpinato is out. That's not working out for Ranger in the way that he wants them to, for sure. Fox is really good at calling out those jumps by the ledge. It doesn't matter if Jumpinato is out. It doesn't go high enough to the point where Fox is framed it. It's not going to be able to beat it out. He needs this stock, and he needs it now, and he doesn't get it now. He goes high, you're dead.
Oh, no. That's so unfortunate. You went for the Hail Mary right there to at least bring it to a final stock game.
It was either that or a regrab. He would have got hit by the down smash by the ledge regardless. It would have been tighter, would have been harder for Yellow to be able to get, but he would have had to do that regardless. What a hard